This week's edition of Diggnation is brought to you by TubesNow.com, Southern Comfort, GoDaddy.com.
And from the makers of Cock Be Clean comes the new Vagibrush.
Tame the bush.
Welcome to Diggnation.
Also potentially hazardous to your health.
All right, moving on. Why do you have flies in your freaking house? I noticed this earlier.
It's Southern California and I have fruit.
You put zombie and you put ear in the title, and I don't want to do it. Diggnation.com.
Hello and welcome to Diggnation, episode number 111. I'm Alex Albrecht.
And I'm Kevin Rose. This week's edition of Diggnation covers some of the weekly top stories covered on the social news website, dig.com. That's dig.com.
It's funny, Kevin. Because of our new sponsor, we've been drinking a little.
Yes, we've been enjoying the new Southern Comfort, and by new I mean like since 1812.
1827. It's a unique blend of whiskeys. I will say I am enjoying myself a Southern Comfort and Coke, or a SoCo and Coke.
You know what's funny is I have never had Southern Comfort before. This is my first time.
And how are you having it?
No, I have it with the lime.
All right.
I'm squeezing the lime in, and I'm stoked. This is our first kind of drink sponsor, which is awesome.
This is. How is it that it's not a beer sponsor? I love that Southern Comfort was like, you know what? These guys drink beers too much. We should get them rip-roaring. So let's get it SoCo, as it were.
That's really good.
Isn't it good?
It is good. I love lime juice in pretty much about anything, and ice, Southern Comfort, and lime is not a bad thing.
Well, I will tell you, SoCo and Coke has been one of my favorite drinks for a very long time. As growing up on the East Coast as I did. But also, the thing that I love about SoCo and Coke is that it tastes like those candies that are wrapped in wrappers that look like strawberries. Does everybody know what I mean about that?
The little, they don't have a stick on them though. You're holding it like they had a stick.
No, I'm holding it like it's a
small candy.
Piece of candy.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Right in my face. And it's got like, dude, that's exactly what SoCo and Coke tastes like.
It's good stuff. I like the addition of the lime though. I put lime in everything.
Yeah. So we wanted to thank the makers of Southern Comfort.
Yes. Thank you for being our
sponsoring
first
our show.
alcohol sponsor.
SoCo Night Institute, which is where they developed the Night Institute 2000's kit car.
You're lying.
Right?
No, that's their website.
No. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, they got a new program. It's cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they got like these little video courses that you can upload like pictures and videos.
Oh, cool, dude. And that's on Night Institute,
No, it's
SoCo
like
Night...
SoCoNightInstitute.com.
All right.
SoCoNightInstitute.com.
So check that website out, and you can upload all kinds of little videos and.
Course creator. You, like,
Nice.
create all these little courses.
Cool.
Nice.
Love SoCo. Shall we get right to it,
Let's
Kevin?
do it.
All right, first story. Girl's boyfriend accidentally cooks her laptop in the oven. 5,161 people dug the story, submitted by Mr. All Hands. Just read the story. The end is the best. I will say, when I first saw this story, I thought, that's either a really bad boyfriend. I mean, who takes a laptop, shoves it in an oven, and turns it on? Well, the point is, she keeps it in the oven. That's where she thinks it's the safest. It's in the oven.
So why? Well, give me a little backstory here. Like, how
So the backstory is, chick lives by herself. Let's call her Susan. Susan lives by herself. She lives in a not-so-great area. She has a lock on her door, but big windows that don't have alarms on them. So she decides, you know where I should put my laptop to store it?
Smart.
Where it would be the safest in my house?
That is smart.
An oven. Well, it is smart when you live by yourself, but when you
Right.
finally start dating that man who's going to be your man for the rest of your life until he burns your laptop, maybe you should mention to him, oh yeah, by the way, remember, my laptop lives in the oven.
There's other places to put it in your house. So I have
Like the freezer?
Well, I have a similar situation. So in my apartment complex, there was a unit that was broken into on the first floor.
I remember that.
And so I was like, okay, it's freaking me out a little bit. I have a laptop. It's expensive. What can I do to kind of hide it when I'm not at home?
You should pan over to the $50,000 worth of electronic equipment over there.
It's
the
not-
Samsung flat screen, LCD TV.
It's
the
not $50,000.
Apple TV, the Wii, the 360 with HD DVD. I mean, like, what? You're worried about the laptop?
Dude, the laptop has all these sensitive data.
All right,
and
now
the-
that I give you.
Okay.
I will give you sensitive data.
If I have pictures of certain
Okay, don't go too far. Sensitive data.
tiki bar. I'm kidding.
I know you aren't.
Soko straight to my head.
Soko's
Soko straight to my head.
I know. You're like,
More lime.
I had sex when I was 4. What? More lime? Let's just cut the alcohol by drips of lime.
First of all, I watched you pour your Soko, and it was mostly Coke. For the record.
That is a Soko and Coke.
No.
That is a Soko and Coke. It's not a Soko.
No. For the record, that is Soko, not water, and lime. What he did.
I agree.
This was his answer. Let me give you your response. I was calling him out before the show. I'm like, dude, that wasn't even a healthy pour. And he goes,
What's a healthy pour?
No. You go. Well, I'm having 2 during the episode.
Did I say that?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
All I said was, didn't you just say you had weird pictures on your? Oh, anyway. So it's like we don't need to talk about all that stuff that people said at some point.
There is.
Anywho.
Yes.
So the backstory is, the lady lived by herself, stored her laptop in the oven. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Comes home and her live-in boyfriend was like, "Hey, baby, you hungry? I'm making some French fries." And she's like, "Oh, great, you're making some." Holy Jesus! She goes, runs, open it up, look at the pictures of her laptop.
Oh, he was preheating the oven.
Yeah, he was like, I'll turn the oven on, make some French fries.
Was the hard drive okay?
The whole computer still works.
Really?
Yeah, she's like, the good news is I turned it on after it was just this whole warped case. It looks like a Dell laptop.
It is a Dell. That's the one that we used to have.
Yeah, dude, way back in the day. Opens it up, turns it on, works fine. The person was like, well, we could give you a new case, but she was like, no, you know what? I like that my case makes me realize my boyfriend's a moron. What?
Well, you know what? At least it works, and she didn't lose any of her data. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, but guess what, lady? Don't fucking store that thing in your oven. Buy a safe.
So well, safes can get stolen too. I think the best places to do it are this.
Fireplace?
This is just, well, I shouldn't say this because if someone breaks in my house, they're going to notify my
we'll
laptop.
say it because this is what we do.
Okay, you put it underneath your bed sheets. Not underneath your sheets, but just underneath the top layer. Because no one's going to pull back your bed looking for something if they break in. They're looking for shit, they want to grab it and run, right?
Okay, all right. So first step when...
Underneath a cushion on the couch, you can do that.
Okay.
That's pretty much the only 2 places I really store it. So if you're breaking in my house...
The brain trust came with 2 under the cushion.
Well, I mean, really, where are you going to
sheets?
store it other than that? Not in the freaking microwave.
Ceiling fan.
Ceiling fans. That does not work. Second story.
Dude, that'd be awesome if you look up and there's a ceiling fan and it's got a laptop clearly
Laptop strapped to it.
I'm just saying. So anyway, poor lady, hopefully she's okay.
Yes.
Nobody got killed.
Yes.
Yep.
Next story. Can you see it? Give it a sec.
I have
you
not.
will.
I have not checked this out.
5,508 people dug this story.
Okay, I'm excited. You guys
And it says, I recognize this immediately as I was walking in the front room. Can you see what my son made? As a geek, this made me laugh and almost cry.
Okay, let's see what we got.
All right.
You don't have it up, do you?
User/username. Okay, here goes. What my son has made. Now, this is really funny. I'm trying to buy time. I don't have it up.
Well, it's buying time by saying this is really funny. It's the last story.
Okay, here it goes. Okay, so quickly look. There's the picture. What did he make? 10, 9, 8.
The Enterprise.
Yes!
Holy crap!
What we gotta do with shit?
Dude, the fucking Enterprise!
Isn't that awesome?
That's amazing! Dude, I love the kids just like, dude, the Enterprise beat me.
I know.
Beat me up. That is awesome.
Beat me up.
Get me out of here. My mom's a weirdo.
Oh, I thought you said beat me up. Like,
yeah, oh no, beat me up.
Beat me, Dad.
Dude, the Enterprise hit me, punch me. I made the Enterprise punch me.
So,
roller babies.
I thought that was pretty badass.
That's amazing, dude. What an awesome kid.
I know, and like, so the dad's really proud. He posted.
Really?
He posted to Dig, and he was saying, like, it almost made me cry. And it was funny. The first comment is, like, it's good to see the next generation has potential. 907 plus digs.
Punny.
It was funny that...
next generation pun not intended. That's funny.
There was one really, really funny comment here. Yeah. Look at this one. Some guy, Raynar, said... this is a quote from the dad. I recognize this immediately as I walked through the room. Can you see what my son made? Raynar says, yeah, he made himself a virgin for life. 531 digs.
That's awesome.
Which is true. If you're that much of a geek.
Dude, but nowadays it's really funny. Geek and chic are kind of, you know what I mean?
You went to Comic Con.
Blend those.
You went to
I went
Comic Con. There are hot girls there.
Dude, there were some people stopping us, and I was like, really? You know who I am? Really? Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
It was good times. Dude, it's good times.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Hopefully he appreciates the next generation. I actually really liked, I met Gene Roddenberry.
Really?
Yeah, twice.
That's awesome.
Very
I met
exciting.
somebody at your birthday party. It was really weird. A space
Buzz
guy.
Aldrin.
Buzz Aldrin. That
Yep.
was weird having
Big
him
talent.
at your birthday party.
Speaking of which,
He's like, I touched the
it's
moon.
my birthday.
When?
Like today.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the 14th.
Holy shit. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Dude, we got to go out and party.
Dude, I know. 31st.
Dude,
I'm
how would you
31.
not tell me?
What do you mean, how would I not tell you?
You don't know when my birthday is.
Yeah, it's...
Exactly.
No, I know it. It's October? Is it October?
No.
November?
No, February.
February, that's what I meant.
Dude, you don't even know.
No, it's February.
That's how this rolls. That's how.
Dude, well, come on.
No, that's true. I'm terrible with birthdays. I don't know any of my friends' birthdays. I don't know Prager's birthday. Prager, when's your birthday?
A month before yours.
Oh, January. Glenn, when's your birthday?
November 2.
November
Dude.
2nd.
Some crazy fuckers.
Dude, you're the
born on
oldest one
November 2nd.
here.
What?
31.
No, Prager
31, 30, 30.
Prager's not 30.
22.
20.
Glen's not
Shut
22.
up.
Glenn's 47. Glenn's
35.
35. Epic.
No way.
I thought I was younger
Wow.
than Prager. I thought you were like,
Glenn is 35?
dude.
That's when the gray ball hairs come. You know what I'm talking about.
You know what he's talking
No, I don't
about.
know
What
what
do you,
he's
I've
talking
never even seen gray ball hairs.
I've heard that.
Oh, from all your men friends who are like, hey, I'm older. I have gray ball hairs.
There has
Kevin,
been-
how are you doing?
There has been man friends that have said that to me. Like, they're like, dude, when you get older, you get gray ball hairs. That is,
You gotta stop talking to those people.
dude, how depressing is it going to be when you look down and you got gray? That is going to suck.
I'm like, dude, I'm like Santa. I'm Santa banging chicks. That's horrible.
That's terrible.
So other than that,
Right.
what were we doing?
We're
How
on
was
story
it my
number 2.
birthday?
It's story number 3 now.
How was it my birthday?
I don't know.
Gene Roddenberry, saw some stuff. Birthday.
birthday,
It's my birthday. Next story, 25 only in America dumb laws. 2,262 people dug the story. Submitted by one Alicia Mack. Whatever. Englishman Rich Smith discovers these little-known laws during the Great American Crime Spree that took him from coast to coast in search of girls to kiss, oranges to peel, and whales to hunt. This is genius. This guy literally has a picture blog that goes city to city and talks
He's
about
breaking laws.
breaking laws. So it's illegal to peel an orange in a hotel room in Los Angeles.
I did not know that.
I've done that.
You said you've done that?
Of course. Playing an instrument with the intention of luring someone into a store is illegal in Indian Wells, California.
Wow.
They get really, really weird. It's illegal in Globe, Arizona to play cards with a Native American.
Whoa.
What? Seems a little racist, man. Just saying. Whale hunting is illegal in Utah.
Well, don't whale hunt. Did he really go out and whale hunt?
No, it's just him showing him with like a fake whale spear and some hot chick to
Hello.
pound some whales. Fishing in your pajamas is illegal in Chicago.
Huh. I like Chicago.
Seems like riddles. You know what I mean? Drinking beer from a bucket is illegal in St. Louis.
These are things that clearly, like, at one point in time were a serious issue.
Yeah, like we need to figure out how to stop fucking people from drinking from buckets. Hey, it's just weird. We got about 75 people last night drinking from buckets.
They're like, can I get a
yeah.
They basically
a
like
bucket of beer, please.
First of all, that's awesome.
Yes.
I've done that
Dude,
in Vegas.
Sleeping on a fridge is illegal in Pittsburgh.
Why? Does it say why?
No, it just says asleep on a fridge.
I passed out from alcohol consumption.
It's illegal to play golf in the streets in Albany, New York.
Well, that makes sense in any city.
Sporting a goatee is illegal in Boston.
That's bullshit.
Right? That can't be true. Hand walking across the street is illegal in Hartford?
Are these real laws, or is he just making this shit up?
I can't imagine he would do all this shit if they weren't real laws. You know what I mean? That said, I don't think these are real laws.
Sodomy is illegal in Utah. Look at that. Well, he's having sex with another.
Right in the thing.
That's crazy.
That was not pictured. That was from Kevin Rose's brain.
That was not in the
Horrible.
picture.
So anyway,
right.
there's some weird laws in the U.S. You know what I mean?
There is. I mean, but a lot of them go back, way back when drinking out of buckets was a serious thing.
Dude, I remember that. It was college.
Honestly, Vegas, there are a couple bars.
We gotta go back to Vegas.
We
dude.
do. There are a couple
on.
bars, and there's one I need to take you to that has like $1.99 pitchers, and you buy a pitcher and you don't get a glass. You just get a pitcher.
Oh.
So they serve it in pitchers, and you just drink out of the pitchers, and it's like 80 ounces. And you just have a good time.
Jesus.
It's like $1.99. It's great times. All right, next story. Kevin Mitnick's business card. 6,754 people dug this story, which was submitted by Moof the Toof. It says, I recognize this immediately as walking through my front room. Can you see how my son made it to the wrong story?
Someone
You
just
have to
drinking.
see this famous hacker's business card. It's badass. So Kevin Mitnick, old friend of the Screensavers, awesome hacker, created this business card that
You know you could do.
I know. Preload
I'm
the
just
stories.
saying.
Here it is. Look at this business card. It's a lockpick set.
Dude, what?
How awesome is that?
Oh, that's really cool.
You kind of just bend it off, and the
Yeah,
only
yeah.
problem is it's fake.
There's no tumbler.
Well, there's no
I mean,
tumbler,
there's no
tension wrench.
tension wrench.
Yeah. So that, well, although you could
Yeah, I
bend
guess
that
that's
bottom
what it
one,
is. I think that's actually what that is.
well, you have to bend it in order to make
No,
it.
I know, but I mean,
yeah.
why else would it have no?
Right. That's cool.
That's really cool, dude.
Next time I see,
Is it fake though? You said it was not fake or whatever. A breakout lock picking.
Yeah, it's
kit.
real. I mean,
that's amazing.
I gotta get a hold of Kevin and Darcy. They're still dating. Remember Darcy from
Who's Darcy?
the Screensavers? She dated Kevin Mitnick.
Well, who was she? Who is she?
She just worked on the Screensavers.
I don't know if I
It was
remember.
funny because I don't want to talk about the whole thing.
What? I love that you
know-
said this is funny. I'm not going to tell
No,
you.
well, I'm just saying. No,
But
it
this
wasn't
is
that.
funny.
It was
What?
Darcy was working on the set of the Screensavers. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
But she was like, Kevin Mitnick came to the Screensavers for a taping, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if she
More of
said,
your SoCo.
I'm going to.
I've been drinking. I've been looking over,
have to
going,
drink, too.
geez. You know.
So basically, Darcy wanted to, she thought he was cute. Wasn't that right?
He came on the show.
He came on the show, they
liked
met.
each other, and
They liked each other, and then all of a sudden, like, the sparks started flying. And then, like, they were boyfriend and girlfriend for a while, and it was like, it was pretty crazy, man. It was kind of funny. They still are, which is awesome. Congrats to them. I hope you guys get married.
That's awesome. I want one of his business cards.
Yeah. So please.
That's
Did you have
genius.
these, like, hard drives?
Yeah, he gave me his wallet. So Kevin Mitnick gave me his wallet when he got arrested.
Oh, it's like
So
why would
I
you use
have
wallet?
I have in the FBI evidence bag his original wallet that had his fake IDs when he was arrested. And that's how they found out it was him, because they found multiple fake IDs in his wallet.
Dude,
And he freaking gave that to me. It's kick ass.
that's epic.
good.
eBay ID 1146.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
eBaying
right.
that shit yet. You know what? I'll eBay that.
Not yet. That's awesome.
Well, I'm just saying.
I'm waiting for him to die. It'll be crazy.
No.
I'll make so much money.
I think that's something you hand down to your kids, right? Because Mitnick, no, listen.
Dude, because think about it. If you could have like Al Capone's like underwear that he was
Exactly.
arrested in, you see what I'm saying?
No, but what I'm saying
Glenn
is,
gets it.
you know what I'm talking about.
No,
like,
I agree.
Like, honestly, Mitnick will be a hacker that is
In
listed in
history.
history books.
Yes.
And, when show and tell day does come, they'll be like, this is his wallet, and
Yeah.
it'll be awesome.
If you could walk and be like, "This is Al Capone's glasses," it'd be like, "What?
Yeah, it'd be kick ass.
Get out of school. You're illegal." All right, next story. This pick is why you don't run with sharp objects.
Oh.
Jesus. 3,119 people dug the story, submitted by one crazy Korean. Remember when mom always said, do not run with sharp things in your hand? Well, I guess she was right. Now, I'm going to say this. If you have a weak stomach, if you do not enjoy kids being impaled on stuff,
Well, not impaled.
I think the nature of the word impaled is in one side and out the other.
Yeah, but this is just through the nose stickle.
Dude! Did you say nose sickles?
No.
What did you say? Nose testicles? All I'm saying is this kid was running with a fork. I can't even
Blow it up,
look
blow
at
it up large size. I want to see the large size. I just got to see how bad it looks.
I can't wear all
Did
sizes.
it even bleed, though? Because it looks like it never bled.
Dude. All right, here we go. No, that is the large size.
Oh. Download the large size.
No, that is the large size. 400 by 360 or whatever. Dude, this is ridiculous. So the kid clearly has a fork that he has fallen on that has gone into his nose, and the 3 prongs are sticking out the top of his nose. First off,
Dumb kid.
Yeah. Secondly, if you're a parent, like if I saw my kid and has a fork in his nose, I would pull the fork out of his nose, right?
No.
That would be my instinct,
You
right?
never, ever,
Anybody?
ever pull
Dude,
anything
if I looked
out.
over and you were like, oh, fuck my nose, I'd be like, whoop, and then pinch your nose.
Yeah, well, I mean, you'd be okay with that. That'd be fine. But
No. I know that's
just
the
for
wrong
anyone
thing.
out there,
I know that is the wrong
actually,
thing to do.
for the nose, it's really not that big a deal. It's
Yeah,
not
but if you're
necessarily
impaled through
wrong
the
thing.
chest or something,
if
you
you're
don't
in the
pull it
chest
out.
or the arm or any other place in your
Artery.
body, you never pull it out because it could be piercing and
be
stopping
blocking
an
an
artery.
artery. Yeah.
When you pull it out, you're gonna bleed to death. So don't do that.
But that would be my first, like, if I got stuck on something, my first instinct would be get this thing
I wouldn't pull
out
it
of
out.
me, right?
Well, I know now that if anything like that ever happens to me, like I'm gonna seriously like sit there and wait for someone to come and cut it off, and then we'll go with it, and then you go to a surgeon that can.
That sounds too. I have a feeling if something happened like that, like if I fell and like through my ear or something, I'd be like, holy crap! Blink, blur.
Oh, that's
You know
when
what
you
I
go
mean?
down. So another little helpful. No, I'm not gonna give out help
What, dude?
advice.
What's wrong with... I'm not going to help people from saving their lives?
No.
What's wrong with you?
One of the things that we learned when I was in Boy Scouts younger
I see
was that if you're in the middle of nowhere and you cut open your leg or you gash yourself to the point that you would need stitches,
Yeah.
one of the things that you can do is you can get super glue and you can just put glue in there and glue it back together. Dead serious.
Oh, I know you are. That's just
Like they have that now for like there is certain places where you can go. It's a different. I mean, super glue. There's a certain kind of glue that you can get that's like a
skin
doctor's
glue or
kind
whatever.
of
Yeah,
skin
yeah.
glue or whatever. But there's places now that will do that in place of stitches. So you can go and they will glue. Like if you cut your chin or something, they'll glue it rather than stitching it, and then just push it together, and then boom, you walk out of there. So
Wow.
check about that online.
Wow.
Something we were taught.
Something you were taught. Hopefully never has to come in. Next story.
Bill share. An application for roommates with bills. 2,003 people dug the story, submitted by Trevor.
What? Treborb?
Trevor. Bill Share is a simple app designed for roommates who need to share bills such as power and internet.
Oh, that's
It allows you to easily keep track of the ones who owe you by submitting and dividing bills and payments. It
nice.
also provides detailed stats, messaging, and a ton of other features. Check it out. So this is something that, I mean, we don't typically come on here and just like plug companies or anything like that or new startups.
No, at all.
But I thought this was really cool because how many times have you been in the situation of roommates? Fortunately, neither of us are there anymore.
Not lately, but yeah, when it happens, it's like, dude, you owe me $50 for the cable bill.
Right, and it's always like, well, I paid that or I didn't pay that or
Blah, blah.
yeah. This is really cool because
I don't know why I'm rooming with morons.
dude, we've all roomed with morons.
I know, it's the
I've roomed
problem.
with some shady people, but what? Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, I roomed with a guy that stopped paying rent. And we were like, you gotta pay rent. He's like, oh, yeah, I got it next month. We're like, dude, what? You gotta pay rent.
Dude, I've roomed with some bad people, man. I never want to room.
Cokeheads.
No.
Well, you just said.
Well, people that are just really bad people. I'm not going to get into it. Anyway, what this does is it's nice because it's a free application.
Yeah.
And you go and you sign up and you say, okay, you enter your bills as they come in each month. So as
Nice.
like the head of the household, you're like, well, I got this new bill. It's a power bill.
Right.
And there's 3 roommates. And we divide this equally. So you put it in blah, blah, blah. And it kicks out emails and reports like you owe this person this much. And it tracks and you check paid. And like no more of those little fridge passive aggressive kind of notes.
I know.
It's like you do this all in one
Yeah.
application.
I don't mean to say you're a douche, but you owe me $20.
Right. This is the first time I've been like, okay, this is what we need to see
Is
out
there
of
like
like
a
next
douche
generation
flag?
apps. Yeah, you can flag them as douche.
Douche.
And it's like boop, douche, and then everybody else
awesome.
sees that they're douche, and no, there's not that, but they could add it, and they're probably watching this. So
Dude, that would
No.
make... Are you kidding me? I would so use a piece of software that was like roommate bill pay thing, and then if somebody's delinquent, it automatically flips the douche flag. What?
but who does it display it to?
Everybody!
Do you like the world?
And the world! Yeah, so you can be like, I'm going to search for the douches. You're like, dude, Bill Johnson from 62 Sycamore Street is being a douche to his roommates.
Dude, that would work.
That'd be so much
in
pressure,
college
dude.
situations, that would
Yes,
absolutely
dude,
be
if you had like a college, like a local college, like all these people go to this school.
right.
Here are the
there's no-
list of the douches that haven't paid their bills.
Right. But people would do that just to fuck with people too, which would be bad.
I'd call everybody a douche.
Anyway, cool app. If you are in a roommate situation, definitely check it out.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, next story. Walking to the shop damages plants planet, not plants. Well, there are plants on the planet.
Correct.
More than going by car. 1,839 people dug the story submitted by Maribel. That's so not the name. Walking does more than driving to cause global warming, a leading environmentalist has calculated. Food production is now so energy intensive that more carbon is emitted providing a person with enough calories to walk to the shops, this must be a British person or something, than a car would emit going over the same distance. This is really kind of cool, right?
It is cool because it's like...
They basically said with all the sort of... There's this whole like new carbon footprint thing.
Right.
Like, well...
How much of a footprint am I leaving?
Right, yeah. You may not be driving your car, but if you're eating a power bar that's made in China, in order to get to you, it takes 60 hectares of blah, blah, blah to get there, and all of a sudden, you know, sweat labor and blah.
Right.
So they're basically saying that food...
I love how you're just making shit up.
Dude, I'm being a scientist.
Right.
Food is so carbon intensive now to create, produce, and then deliver.
Oh, almost kicked over the Southern Comfort.
No, we can't break the SoCo. And deliver, and I think delivery is the real crux, because that's why a lot of people like to eat from farmers markets, locally grown stuff. You know, locally produced food.
It's the shipment. It's like buying Fiji water is ridiculous because it's killing the environment.
Right. We had that on the show the other day.
Right.
By the other day, I meant
a month
6
ago.
months ago. But this is interesting to think that depending upon what you eat, it may actually be worse for the environment for you to fuel up, calorie-wise, walk to the store, walk back, than to not fuel up, jump in the car, drive and drive.
But at the same time, it's better for you health-wise to walk that distance and consume and to increase your caloric intake via food than it would be for you to drive.
Right, but the question is, person who cares about the environment X.
Right.
Do they really care if if all those Walker Texas Rangers die because they're not walking, or the environment is saved, or they don't die because they're walking a lot and getting good exercise, but the environment is not as saved? Mm-hmm. That's the question.
This is like, honestly...
It's a thinking man's game.
Yeah, but it's just too much. Like the person that used this computer to type up the report that posted to the blog was using too much energy.
I feel like all this shit is too much.
Right.
We spend so much energy
basically
talking about the environment.
You should sit in a box and just eat crispy thins.
But even then, they'd be like, but the crispy thins are people too. You know what I mean?
I
like,
know,
at the end of the day, it's like,
it's too much.
You can't have any Keebler stuff because elves are being oppressed. What? Like, I can't have Keebler Fudge House because the fucking elves live in a tree?
I haven't had a fudge house in so long.
Dude.
Are they good still?
I don't know. They're made out of fudge.
Those little fudge houses.
You know the fudge cookies made out of, whether it's like regular
elves?
cookie and then dipped in fudge on the side?
Dude, I love anything the elves touch.
Dude.
As long as there's not partially hydrogenated oils that cause trans fats, I'm all for.
Which they are, but it's awesome. I want to have a piece of cheesecake.
Oh, dude. Why does SoCo make us want cheesecake?
Dude, because it's a genius. They should make SoCo cheesecake. It'd be genius. They'd be like, here, drink our liquor.
Oh.
Have our cheesecake.
I'd be down with that. All right, so that is it for the stories for this week's episode of Diggnation.
That is correct.
Oh.
Sponsor.
We can do sponsors first, but afterwards I want to talk about websites.
All right. GoDaddy.com. Get your pieces.com domain now with GoDaddy.com. Enter the code DIG2 at checkout.
New code this week.
No, not
said.
this week. Next week. Episode 112, you said that.
Okay.
Get your .com name for just $1.99 with any new non-domain purchase. Plus, as a special Diggnation viewer, which you are, enter the code DIG2 at checkout and save $5 off your order of $30 or more. Get your piece of the internet, GoDaddy.com.
Yes, and I do want to remind people, I was basically royally screwed by another registrar who I will not mention.
I don't like other registrars. You remember me in, what was it called?
I don't know why you registered through that domain.
Because I didn't know. So it was 7 years ago.
I was in Registerfly, I'll say them.
You just said that.
And I transferred I finally got all my domain names out. So if you are at a weird, funky, potentially go out of businessy kind of registrar, get them in GoDaddy because
Do it. They're going to be around for a while. We love that Bob Parsons.
Yes. Bob is awesome, man.
Dude, Bob is like Party Town Parsons is what we should call him.
We should.
Sure loves that.
Next
This
sponsor.
this one here.
I cannot.
Right here.
I know. Why is my? Hold on. There's something wrong with my computer. I just
Shocking.
realized that. Oh, here it is.
Nope.
Okay, good.
No.
Oh, that's not it. All right. So sponsor for the day. Tubes
hey.
now. Tubes now.
So
Tubes
that
now.
was from
What was that?
the email, the new email you have.
What was it from? Who was it from?
Check it out.
A girl?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
I was gonna say, hello,
Okay,
blast
so
from the
fab.
pasty.
Okay, this one. Don't do that.
No, it's just me making squirrel noises.
This isn't. Oh, I was in San Francisco this week.
Oh, you should meet up.
Uh,
Come on, that was fun.
no.
All right. Anyway,
okay.
sponsors.
Sponsors. This is cool. So I don't have to read. I really don't have to read sponsor copy, although I will get to the little bullet points. But I got a I got a demo the other day of Tubes Now, and
Right.
you've seen this,
Will they sponsor the show?
right? But they have a new version that's coming out of Tubes Now, which is kind of like, basically think of it as your way to instantly create a
Tubes.
web page, like a tube for any type of content that you may have.
All right.
So if you have a video, if you have a file on your hard drive, like anything that you want to like instantly create a web page around or share with a group of people, you can just drag it into a tube. It will make a web page. It'll make it like an own personal blog for that piece of
Nice.
content or
Nice.
around that. And you can have multiple tubes for different things that you're doing. So if you have, it's kind of like a shared hard drive with all of your friends. It's almost
Yeah.
like you're on a LAN with a bunch of buddies.
Okay.
But it's just like a big shared hard drive.
Playing Duke Nukem 3D.
You could be playing Duke Nukem, yes,
Nice.
but you can't do that with Tubes Now. But close to it.
That's right.
So I
forgive
will
him.
now go to what they have to say about the
points.
application. But so you can make it public, you can make it private, or you can get it into a hub by going to tubesnow.com. Download the app, and you just drag anything that you want directly into the app. It'll share it with whoever you want. But we are going to make a Diggnation tube.
Dude.
We're going to put like a little extra piece of content or
We're
something
gonna
like
put
that
stuff.
in there,
We're not sure what.
just to show you how it works.
Way to
And so,
keep
if you go to Tubes Now, it's going to be up there under their little section for the various shared tubes. Yeah, we'll have a Diggnation tube up there, and you can go and check out little extra content that we're going to put up there.
Nice.
So Tubes Now, check it out. Pretty cool application. Great way for you to share things with groups of people. Tubesnow.com.
All right, emails, mon friends.
Yes.
We have this email, which is Diggnation Pictures from BlizzCon from John Tells. Hey guys, my name is John T. from Anaheim, California. I'm a huge fan of this show. I've been watching since episode 1. Wow, you know, it's rare now to find somebody that's actually been watching since episode 1.
I know.
Because we've had so many fucking episodes.
110, 112, 113.
About 113. What are we on? 111? Jesus, I don't even know.
Okay.
My brain is
That's at least 400 beers.
That is. That is so much more. If you calculated how much liquor we drank.
Don't do it. Don't hurt me like that. Like
I
seriously.
love that your voice started to crack a little bit.
I'm just like, nobody go out there
I
and
don't
do
want to
that.
know, dude. If we learned about the caloric intake we did over the years, and I can literally say years, it's been that long. Anyway, I look forward to it every single week. So do we. So do our livers.
Yes.
You guys do a great job of being incredibly entertaining, not very
you.
informational. No, I'm just kidding. And I can't wait to meet you guys at the
was
live
like,
show
oh, you said that?
sometime soon. You are my heroes. Oh, that's sweet. You're my heroes after this picture. Anyway, I just got back from day 1 of BlizzCon. Took some pictures with my Diggnation shirt on. I have a feeling I know which one you use. We did use that one. But I'll throw another in some other
What are
way.
you talking about, dude?
You'll see. Even if I can't see the Diggnation logo too well, blah, blah, blah. Keep up what you're doing. P.S. Alex TRS is amazing. I think you're amazing, John.
Dude, suck. I'm not gonna say it.
Dude, what do you mean suck? Dude, look at the picture!
No, I was gonna say you're.
Look at the picture! Dude, that is awesome. You're not even looking at the picture.
No, I think it's great. Ooh.
Yeah, that's
Left,
what I'm
one
talking
of the
about.
left got a little pooch though.
What?
Little pooch.
Yeah, but still. Hello. She's got a picture of him and some, like, frickin', I don't even know what they are.
Why is it the last 2 episodes I've had really a hard time with my email? I can't pull up the email. I lose the ones that I was looking at.
You missed the ones? You need to drink more, that's what it is.
I think
More
I'm drinking
SoCo.
too much.
More
Okay.
SoCo.
Oh, here it is. Okay. So the email of the day.
Anyway, thank you,
yes.
John.
Thank you, John.
Appreciate it. Nice picture.
Without an H, John.
Star.
Next email from Eric says, I noticed in Diggnation 109 you said it totally sucks that it's not coming for the Mac. And he's talking about the application called Scratch. Remember that easy programming application where you kind of like make little like very
the drag
easy,
and drop like C
like
thing,
Lego kind of like programming
Lego
stuff.
programming language.
Turns out scratch.mit.edu/pages/download, they do have that's funny. He goes, P.S. I've been watching since episode 1.
Yeah! Dude!
So multiple people watching since episode 1. Eric, yeah. So Eric, thank you. Awesome.
Scratch.
I'm definitely going to download it. I didn't know that was the case. I want to play around with that. And
I did too.
It'll be great for my kids.
I did too.
That I don't know I have.
All right.
One thing I want to mention.
What?
Before we get going, a couple things that we forget to plug every time we're on the show.
Well, before we do that, we would like to thank Daniel Harrington, Justin Fuhrer, Leonardo Salazar, Chris Welch, and Kevin Jesus. Thank you very much, Kevin Jesus,
for your contributions to
Beers for Diggnation.
beerfordiggnation.com.
Yeah.
So, a couple things I want to mention. We have a Facebook group that is Diggnation, official Diggnation fans. No. Have you been in there? It
has like 10,000. MySpace thing, Facebook. I'm done with Facebook.
No,
I'm done with it. After the apps, MySpace, it's like Spam City USA.
You haven't signed up lately. They fixed a lot of that.
What do you mean? It's like all I have is like 50,000 things people have done with werewolf to me. I don't even know what that means.
No, they're not. Just don't ignore that. Ignore that stuff.
And plus, I still can't friends everybody because I gotta do click, no,
Alex?
click, no. Tell him. Call the guy. Say fucking make it so Alex can just mass accept everybody. I want to accept everybody on Friends Book. I can't. I have times.
Friends Book.
Dude, Friends Book is the best thing.
Dude, stop.
I got a voicemail.
All right, let me help you out.
Please help me out. Accept.
No.
Mass accept.
No.
Mass accept.
No. Alex, let me explain.
They're my buds. I want my Facebook friends.
Okay, listen. Can I explain one thing? And please don't hate me. Just listen for a second.
You're going to say something that I'm not going to like, and neither are the fans.
Just like wait 30 seconds, and just like listen what I'm saying. Count it off. So the timer's going.
You got 29.
Okay.
Actually, way less, 25.
What Facebook, you can't talk, otherwise it doesn't count. What Facebook was created for is a social utility for your real friends, not for the world. Now, before you say anything, I have 10 seconds. Before you say anything, that's what groups are for. And we have the official Diggnation group, which you can join right now. Do a search, official Diggnation group. Right now there is, over 10,000 members. 10,832 members to the official Diggnation group. Join that. Go ahead. Yeah, you want to add everyone because they're my friends and I like having sex with random girls. Go.
All right, well, first off, yes. What moron would say, no, I don't want to have sex with hot women?
Right.
Secondly, all right.
So, Jesus, that was easy. Check out this picture I uploaded of us on Facebook. Check it out, it's pretty pimp. That's the one with me and the tie, and like you're just got this. Wait,
what the hell's that from?
Dude, that's a good picture. Check that out.
Yeah, it is good. Check that out.
Bam! That's on Facebook.
Glenn, get on it.
Look at that. Glenn's like, I'm drinking. What am I doing? I got a vegan girlfriend.
Did you get it?
He's like, yes, and I'm living on the street
I
now.
feel bad for Glenn.
No, Glenn's awesome.
But yeah, you can't eat meat. You can't eat meat.
I know,
His
he
girlfriend's
should.
vegan.
It's
His girlfriend's
amazing.
vegan.
Whatever.
Can you not have any meat around her? No meat? Oh.
Dude. You know what?
Eggs?
No
Eggs?
No eggs, yeah.
Eggs you can.
You're an
Eggs you can?
ovine, non-bovine.
Like you can't ever have sushi.
No, sushi's cool.
She's cool with the fish?
Dude, all I gotta say,
No chicken?
my girlfriend's stepfather
chicken.
is a cattle rancher. So steak est un bueno.
Yes. All
Anyway,
right.
that's
wait,
it for
wait,
this
wait.
week. Blah, blah, blah.
Last thing, we got at least one last thing to plug. I want to say add Alex and I on Pounce, but go to my blog, kevinrose.com. I've listed a bunch of friends of ours, Dr. Tiki, a bunch of other friends that have created Pounce accounts. There's a huge list of people that friends you might want to add.
Pounce accounts, that rhymes. That's cool.
Pounce accounts. Big list of people. You're included on there. We're all on there.
I'm not on there.
Prager's on there. As his friends, Posh Suicide, who we all know.
Oh, we all know. What? I was gonna say.
Don't act like you know her a special way. You don't.
Well, maybe I don't.
I don't either. Posh is a friend of mine.
Yeah, she is.
She has a man
Very
friend.
nice lady.
She is.
Anyway, that's it for this week's edition of Diggnation. I'm Alex Albrecht.
And I'm Kevin Rose.
Until next time, keep it SoCo, California.
SoCo. Or
Yeah,
NorCal.
yeah, Which way do I put it in?
Who do I touch?
I want to touch a monkey. What else you got on your list? You got some fucking heavy hitters. What about
I'm here to touch a senior.
I'm here to touch the scene.